On this channel, it is all things side hustle here. And anything that I talk about, if you think about it carefully, you can always drive whatever topic that I talk about, you can drive it back to side hustle. This is so good. This yogurt here is so good. So, yesterday, a girlfriend of mine we're talking about the presence of Chinese in our country, in Jamaica. Now, mind you, Chinese has been in our country from before I was born. This is not something new. What I in fact was against was their presence in recent years, which I've now realized it's more economic opportunity for them, and nonetheless, it is for us too. So my ignorance of why they were initially there was a bother to me. But after visiting Jamaica in recent years, or in recent months, I should say, the transformation of our infrastructure, excuse me, was no short of amazing. I was very impressed. I'm going to say this. For all of you who are criticizing the Chinese, leave them alone. Are they looking like an opportunist? Yes. But it's business. They turn, and they're so smart, they turn their focus to the countries that seem as if they had nothing going for them, to countries that are developing countries and third world countries, whom I think these Chinese are a big help to setting third world countries on the path of becoming developing countries. Let us leave them alone. Too often we say, oh, but Jamaica is in debt to them. Yes, you are in debt. You're in debt to International Monetary Fund anyway. You're in debt to other countries anyways. When you go to the IMF and you take money, you're in debt to them. And you can't show nothing for it. That's the point. With the Chinese, you can see why you're in debt with them. Our infrastructure is so much better. Hence the reason it boosts our tourism to billions of dollars. Look it up. Why am I talking about this topic? Have you seen the amount of YouTube content creators who have visited Jamaica? Jamaica is a hub for them. You want to get your channel boosted? Go to Jamaica. But you might say, Claudia, The two doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. If we have good infrastructure in our country, it boosts our tourism market. People are able to visit Jamaica, travel around with ease to and from. It has things has improved drastically. The highways and the byways, the tolls, the what? When I left Jamaica, it never had that. There was nothing there of the sort. It takes you forever to get from one point to the other, narrow, spooky, creepy looking roads. With the exception of when the Queen is coming to town, may God rest her soul, then Jamaica will go on what should I say now? They will spend every dime they have to pave that road so the Queen will not fall in a pothole. Who remember that as a little girl? I do. I remember that. Better fix that road out because she's coming. Even when she's not coming and we hear that somebody's visiting, oh yeah, those asphalt are jet black. Okay? Those asphalt are jet black. So, you know, I would say the Chinese has brought us a far way. Leave them alone. I've been to China, and I remember being there, and I just did not. I said to myself, I wanted to come back to America, but nonetheless, here's what they do have over America. And I went there 2015 was when I went there years ago. And let me tell you this, the Chinese infrastructure, the US cannot compare itself to it. I saw it. My mouth was to the floor. And that was 2015. Imagine what it is now, 10 years ago. Imagine what it is now. Now, that said, there are quite a few things that the Chinese copied from the US. I drove through a tunnel going to their financial district. It is the exact replica of the tunnel, Lincoln Tunnel here in New York, heading to our financial district. So they do copy from the US. They aspire to be them. You could see, but when it comes to their highways, their byways, their trains, America can't touch it. And you know why? Politics got a grip on America's rebuilding of their infrastructure. Fighting over each other. Oh, no, we're not approving this. No, the other party, no, we're not approving that. And yes, I say this. Back to the Chinese being in Jamaica. I was not a fan, but now I've looked into things. No, I am. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I understand why Africa is also with them. Leave them alone. What, did you want them to work for free? Yes, we owe them money. Yes, they deserve it. Yes, yes. Jamaica has always been a country that's on the map. But you go there, you know, just to get from one parish to the other can be challenging. We have what, 14 parishes? The United States have what, 50 states? Okay, but to get from one state to the other is not an issue here. But back in Jamaica, if my memory serves me correct, to get from one parish to the other can be challenging because of its infrastructure. The roads, they were just not very good for traveling. But people, the native has become, you know, accustomed to that kind of living. When I went back, I was actually dreading the fear of traveling from Kingston to Montego Bay. To my surprise, shut up. That's why that's why that country is booming in tourism. They're making billions, billions, and more can be done. More can be done. So I say this to you, more props to the Chinese. And this is where this video ends. Okay? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Bye-bye.